What's up everyone, this is your boy Chris back with another reptile video. In this video, I decided to go over the lemon frost morph with you guys. What lemon frost morph is, it is one of the leopard geckos morph that provides really rich bright color for these leopard geckos. And a lot of people like this color and it has went really viral in the leopard gecko industry, and most likely almost 99% of the breeders would know what the lemon frost is. For those who are new to my channel, or for those who are just getting to know about the leopard geckos, what I do for my channel is I do go over some reviews for the morphs and products and anything that is related to leopard geckos and red-eye proboscides. Before I go and show you all the videos and examples for lemon frost, I want to kind of give you guys a brief history behind the lemon frost. So for the lemon frost, it was actually found in 2012. It was just random mutation that popped off from one of the breeder whose name is the Goldman Rodent. This company found this morph in 2012 and he worked with this morph to find out. What he actually did was he actually paired it to a lot of different type of morph that is already existing in the markets and find out whether it's incomplete dominance, recessive, polygenetics, and all of those sort of stuff. Usually when breeders find the new genetics for leopard geckos, they have to test them out to see what kind of trait it has. So this breeder in 2012, when he found this morph, he actually tried a bunch of different type of morph and paired it all together and see what kind of morph actually it is. And as it turned out, it is turned out as incomplete dominance, which is very similar to snow type, max snow. Max snow, it can have a super forms. Therefore, for example, if you pair lemon frost to normal, you will have 50% chance of getting lemon frost hatchlings and 50% chance of normal hatchlings. And if you pair lemon frost to lemon frost, you can create the super form like max snow. You know how they have a super snow? It's very similar to that. The morph was actually found in 2012 and he's been working with this morph for many years to make sure that he is producing the right morph. And then around 2016, that's when he went to the auction and sold the first pair of the lemon frost morph. And guess how much it cost on the auctions to sell this leopard geckos? It costed $10,000 for a pair, which is super expensive, right? Because when you go to other type of stores getting leopard geckos, you may end up getting $20. There are a lot of good ones which cost $200, $300, even $1,000 or $2,000. It depends on the quality and the genetics. But anyway, it was $10,000. The breeder who purchased the pair of lemon frost morph definitely spread that morph to many different type of his projects, and after he'd been working with it, he sold it to other breeders, Asia, Europe, and all of these places. And guess what happens? Because they're incomplete dominance, it's easy to produce them and it's faster to produce these genetics. Therefore, they were basically producing a lot of lemon frost, and around 3-4 years, that's when the bad thing happened to this morph. What actually happened was this morph actually had some kind of tumor inside the genetics. So what I mean by that is as they grow, sometimes it all depends on the lemon frost geckos, leopard geckos. But some leopard geckos, they will start to show the tumor on their body, somewhere around their necks, their belly, or some other part of the area, and it will slowly spread out to their body, including intestine, and it will kill the leopard gecko eventually with the very painful disease. So when this happened, a lot of breeders in the beginning, they didn't know because tumor didn't actually show up right away, and it takes about a couple of years to actually find out. And usually tumor, based on my research, it looks like it actually shows after 2 years or maybe 1.5 years, somewhere around there when they're fully grown. And that's when you start to see the tumor. This tumor is called malignant tumor, which is like, it basically spreads every places of your body slowly. It all depends. And I'm not saying all the lemon frost is going to be like that, but there's a very high chance where your leopard geckos could get this tumor if you're breeding the lemon frost. And another information that I found from this morph was that when you breed these to normal, as I have mentioned before, 50% will still be normal. 50% chance will still be normal. And those normal don't seem to have any tumor issue. So based on the information that has been collected until now, it looks like that the lemon frost does actually produce a really high chance of that malignant tumors. In couple seconds, I'm going to show you some of the example picture and videos on how they look like. But basically, on the informations, I found out the lemon frost, it tends to have somewhat bigger eyes. And a lot of breeders love this morph and they cost it a lot. So people with the business definitely wanting to join this game and decide to pair these up with their leopard geckos, and definitely a lot of bad things happen. And as you can see, they have really cool eyes. I haven't seen any of these eyes before except lemon frost, and I do think these are really cool. And this is what human actually made. And when you look at their body, this is one example. Right here, this is not normal, right? This is tumors that I have mentioned in the previously. So these will start to grow and get bigger, and looks like the eyes are also swollen too. It will also slowly grow and it will pop and they will eventually die at the end. Which is, it's very not good to show. So I won't show you guys the really bad ones, but the reason why people like this so much is look at those face. Those are super cool and the colors are just incredible. And that is why people loved it, and the price there was super expensive too, and therefore when you think about producing them for each pair, they're probably going to be somewhat producing 10 eggs in a year average, or it could be less or more. It all depends on the animal. But when you think about the numbers in there, everything seems super good. So that's why a lot of business people joined in and start working on this project without knowing what's going to really happen at the end, and things got really bad. And here is the normal leopard geckos right here. Not all of them, but if you Google it, you'll basically find the normal ones. So those are the examples that I want to show you guys with the black color, black pigments with the bright orange colors. And what they actually did was, after doing a lot of research, this morph has unbalanced bright color, and that is the reason why it has really cool color on its body. And this is called iridophores. And what iridophore, probably a lot of you guys, what does that mean? If you reflect the lights to the fish, these shiny things reflects on their body, right? And those are called the iridophores. And that's what happening to the leopard geckos, and that is not really usual things for geckos. It usually be found with the fish and all these sort of things, and usually those are meant to use for camouflage. That's what I have found through the watching videos and looking up some of the information online. If you have a better information, make sure you write a comment down below, because I would love to learn more about this morph as well. Let's get into the video parts. There are a couple videos that I wanted to show you, and the first one is this one. When you look at this, all of these are most likely going to be the lemon frost. I'm not sure if this is the lemon frost, but basic example will be this and this. The color is definitely really insane. It doesn't look like an animal. It looks like a kind of toy to me. I mean, how can the animal has this kind of color on their body? So that is the example for the lemon frost that are doing pretty well. And now this is some of the bad example. So this is basically what happens when you get tumors for your lemon frost. Things get swollen, it pops, and it gets really terrible. And I don't want to show you guys too much about these, but that's basically what happens if you breed leopard geckos with the lemon frost morph. Not all the morph are something like that, but in the previous video when I went over the Enigma lines, I told you guys that I didn't want to work with these because it's very harmful and there's high chance. Not all Enigma morph will eventually have bad syndromes, but I just don't want to mess with those issues when there's a chance of getting those issues. And definitely, in my opinions, I totally wouldn't work with it, although they have beautiful colors, and I totally understand. I agree that their colors, eyes are amazing. And also, if you work with these with other morphs, it creates an amazing type of color, which is really, really incredible. But when it comes to a risk for my reptiles, I really don't want to work with it, because the reason why I'm working with this leopard gecko is my fun, my passions, and I don't want to harm any of my geckos in this type of situations due to my ambition. So there you go. I hope you guys enjoyed my video, and that is the lemon frost morph. And for those who are thinking about working on these more, make sure you do a good research on these, and make sure that you know they're a little bit pricey too. And if you're thinking about selling them for your business or for your hobby, I just don't recommend this, because once this is posted on social media to a lot of breeders, they really hate seeing these going in the markets, and it is very harmful. So a lot of US breeders or Europe breeders, they don't really like to work on these at all due to this serious disease. So if you know anyone who's working with it, you can reach out and ask for more info. And if you know anything more about these lemon frost, feel free to write it down in the comments, and I'll be more than happy to learn about this morph as well. And I believe like one years ago, Asia market was selling these too, but as time goes, they all now know that these morph create tumor, and it's not really gonna be good for them. So I think a lot of people are not really working with them anymore, but still have these morph on their side of their projects, because they have already produced them already. You know, you can stop working on these projects, but you cannot kill the animal for a tumor issue. So that's why a lot of breeders are not really working on it, but they just have it on the side because they have already done it before. So yeah. That's it for today. I hope you guys liked the video, and if you liked the video, make sure you like the comment down below and let me know what you guys think of it. But that's pretty much it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video that I shared. And if you liked the video and you want to see any other type of morph that you're very curious about and learn more about it, write a comment down below, and I'd love to check it out and do some study and do some research for you guys, and create these type of video for you guys next time. This is it for today. Thank you for tuning in and watching my video. For those who are commenting my video, I really appreciate it. If you're new to my channel, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe, and share with your friends who likes leopard geckos and red-eye crop kings, because my mission is to help everyone learn more about these creatures. In next video on Thursday, which I do post a video every Monday and Thursday, I'm going to be reviewing my very first products called Geckopia. So if you guys been waiting for the products, there's gonna be a huge update for you guys. So stay tuned, and I'll see you guys in the next video on Thursday. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Gecko!